My boyfriend's girl best friend is trying to turn our relationship into a reality TV drama, and I'm ready to just walk out instead of fighting for him like he wants. I, 22 female, was always a really chill person. I've always gotten along with everyone and I really appreciate my mental peace. I hate unnecessary drama. I've been dating Zach for 3 years. He's always had his best friend, Mia, who was studying in another country. They always talked via text or video call, but that never really interested me at all because I also had male friends. Mia was always disinterested when Zach was by my side on his video calls, and I wasn't interested in her either, to be honest, but Zach wanted us to be friends so I tried. Mia listens to the same music as me, so once 3 years ago I texted her on WhatsApp to try to have a friendly conversation, but she saw the message and never answered me and blocked my number. I thought what a rude beach, but I let it go and never talked about it to Zach so I wouldn't make trouble. I just think that maybe she doesn't want to make friends and whatever, I respect that. Not long ago she returned to the country, now to stay and live here again. Zach asked me if she could stay in our apartment and I said no, I don't feel comfortable with people staying there. Apparently, Zach told her that I was the one who refused to let her be with us because Mia has been doing everything to criticize me since that day. She has criticized my work, my studies, my hair, my clothes, etc. Zach always says that's how Mia is and I should be her friend because she's really funny, haha. Many times she tried to make me jealous with comments like, you know that I used to take baths with Zach when we were little kids? And she would get upset when I just said alright at those random comments because the heck? Why should I be jealous of that? She sits on Zach's lap. He doesn't say anything to her about that even if he knows I don't like it. He cuddles with her every time they have the chance. They whisper to each other and go out together sometimes and I obviously can't help but think that in any moment I will come back to the apartment and she will be wearing one of his shirts, and I don't want to deal with that to be honest. The worst thing is that Zach really seems to like seeing me jealous. When I tell him something is bothering me, he laughs saying "aw you're jelly" and stuff like that without taking me seriously. It's pretty annoying to know that he likes me to feel that way and Mia has been really irritable lately like if she's competing with me. It feels like they're trying to make a novella with me. She always tries to make me jealous with stupid things like when she said she knows Zach's favorite sushi and I don't, to which I replied, then buy sushi for everyone because I don't care at all. I've told Zach on several occasions that his friend is an idiot and he just says Mia is like that and I should just ignore her comments, but honestly, I don't have the energy to deal with that girl and not beat her up at the end of the month, so I told Zach I'm going to move out and it's better to give ourselves some time. I haven't moved yet, so he's been coming to my room to tell me that I'm letting my insecurity speak for me and he doesn't feel anything for Mia. I told him I'm not insecure, I just want to protect my mental peace and avoid drama, but he just got angry saying I should fight for him and not be so apathetic. He said that if I love him I would be fighting for him, but I have always had the philosophy that if someone wants to cheat on you, they will do it even if you say no. I don't know if I'm being too cold about this, but I'm not the kind of person who enjoys drama. I was always the cold type of person. I hate it and I know Zach and Mia are enjoying this love triangle. I really care about Zach and we had a great relationship, but I care much more about my mental health. I don't know if I'm just being a jerk here. Edit. I haven't moved out yet because we pay rent together. The whole month of the rent is already paid by me because he couldn't come up with the money to pay for this month, but he's supposed to pay for the next month. Guys, I don't have any problem with this. He didn't take advantage of me or anything. Something happened and he ran out of money for rent. Nothing about this. Plus I have to wait for my parents to fix up my room again, so for now I have to leave my things here. At the beginning of the year the lease was updated, so I spent a lot of money on that as well as rent went up by 40%, so it's money wasted now. I'm pretty sad about that since my father was the one who helped me pay for my part of the expenses of that apartment. Update 1 week later. I discovered Mia was sleeping with Zach. She's expecting his baby and they kicked me out from the apartment, but I'm pregnant too. Nah, that didn't happen. I spoke with Zach to ask him to have a good coexistence because I'm going to stay a few more months here, because talking a little bit with him and my father, we came to the conclusion that it is better for both of us to continue living together in a healthy way. We both have our bedrooms after all. He promised me that he wouldn't enter to my bedroom without an invitation and apologized for doing that before. There are many reasons why we should continue to live together at least until the lease expires, but I'm not going to bore everyone with those reasons, but most of those reasons are because of money and how expensive the bus would be to get from my home to my work and college every day if I come back to my parents' house. We both cried and I asked Zach what he expected to happen when I saw him treat Mia that way. He admitted that he likes the way I look when I'm upset. He said it's a self-esteem issue he has, but he needs me to show him all the time that I love him, and the fact I never reacted affected him a lot. Honestly, he's attractive. I know he's always been pretty conceited, but I used to think that was the way he was, but now I see that it's actually a problem he has. Narcissism. Zach said that when he sees that I don't get jealous in the way he likes, he feels annoyed and even more insecure because he thinks I don't love him because he always shows me when he's jealous. He said he doesn't have feelings for Mia at all, but he likes to see my face when she talks to me that way, and Zach knows Mia likes him, but he said she's like that with all her male friends too, and at first he thought it was funny to see my annoyed face, but then it started to bother him that I never reacted. I did react, but it was talking like an adult, and he probably wanted me to yell and pull her hair or something. The worst part? I was going to do it 100% if she kept behaving that way. That's why I decided to cut off the relationship before I reacted in that way. Zach even mentioned other times he wanted me to be jealous about other girls, but honestly, I had no idea he did that because I think if someone is going to cheat on you, they're going to do it even if you tell them not to. I'm not going to fight for a schlong. I told him he's a weird idiot and his insecurity ruined our relationship. I had that thought of, did I really sleep with this person? So now I want the earth to swallow me. He has always been very kind and we had a beautiful relationship, but I just can't forget that behavior and the fact he made me feel bad about Mia. Our conversation was pretty calm after that. Zach admitted that he ruined our relationship, and I made it clear to him that we won't be a couple again. I'm a little uncomfortable, but surely as the days go by we can be friends or at least be civil with each other. At the end of the day, we both look for different things in a couple. He wants a passionate woman who feels things just as intensely as he does, his words, and I want a mature and focused man to live in peace. I think I'm too cold for him and he's looking for another kind of woman. Anyway, just know that no, I'm not going to be in a relationship with Zach again. That ship has already sailed. For now I just want to try to make this coexistence work since we both know that it is what is convenient for us, and at least for my part I am not going to screw it up.